Mbappe's winner from the penalty spot, so France will now head to Boston to face Morocco in a quarter-final showdown on Thursday. The two teams met in the semi-finals of the last World Cup, with Les Bleus claiming a 2-0 win. Welcome back inside our studios. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Thierry Henry, Rebecca Lowe. So France have made it through, but they were frustrated, they were provoked, but in the end, they got the job done. Let's show you the story of the game coming out then from Philadelphia on July 4th. Dina Menzel before the game with the national anthem, a beautiful moment. The game, though, not so beautiful, Zlatan.
No, different game for France. But you can see here a dribble from Mbappe. He gets fouled and one of many provocations from Paraguay. But as you see, Mbappe shows class. He doesn't get provocated. He smiles. A little push there, maybe. We like that also. In the 54th minute, we're going to see a good shot from Manu Kone. What we said before the game. He likes to attack and he can shoot also. He's a good shot. Look at this. Bam! But this time, the goalie makes a good save. Then you're going to see here, Thierry said it before the game, I said it in halftime.
Yes.
We wanted to see Desiré come in those short areas where he can dribble. We have seen it so many times in PSG. Look at that, comme ci, comme ça, and he gets the foul. What happens? It's a penalty. And it gets served to who? T?
To Mr. Kylian Mbappe. You said it at halftime, I said it before. Rebecca never said it.
Exactly. Rebecca, you got to step up and do some predictions now.
Yes, yes.
It's not up to us all the time.
And then Kylian Mbappe, cool as a cucumber.
Voila.
Putting the ball in the back of the net. And then,
look at this.
Looking at the goalkeeper saying, where are you going?
I like this.
Where are you
this
going?
This is confidence, not arrogance. Confidence.
Oops.
Look
Very
at that
good.
one.
Great penalty.
Love it.
Calm as ever.
Different kind of fans, but okay, it works also.
Oops.
Look at it. What happens now, T?
And then, oof, I wasn't like that relaxed at that particular moment when Mauricio got that ball, and then I was like, okay, Mike.
No, it's Mike. Come on,
yes.
no.
Yes, but you never
best goalkeeper in the world. He's playing in AC Milan.
Oh.
And then right at the end.
Look at that ball. Good ball.
Please. And then Desiré Doué, he knows that he has to pass that ball. If not, he would have been in trouble. It's 14.
Let's go.
Entering zone 17.
But he should have scored there. He should have scored.
He should have scored.
He should have scored.
But look, the goalkeeper got man of the match, right?
Yeah, he did. He got player of the match, which we'll tell you more about in just a sec. 4 saves, the goalkeeper. Orlando Gil for Paraguay, despite being on the losing side. Got a little spicy at the end before the French players over to their fans, dancing their through to the quarterfinals
Spicy food, Rebecca.
against Morocco. We do love a little spice. Absolutely. There's always a place for that. You said there during the highlights, Thierry, you got a little concerned at some point. How worried were you during that game?
No, more the fact that
you were a little bit worried, T.
No, I wasn't.
In the beginning of the second half.
No, seriously, I wasn't. But the pushing away, you know, sometimes when someone provokes
it's okay, you can push me, T.
And then you kind of, no, I don't know, you never know, I might hurt myself. But, you know, you want to keep your distance from the guy or push him a tiny bit or whatever. That got punished, not the action.
Right.
I don't understand why always reaction gets punished and not the action. I'm very sorry. Like, you could see what the Paraguayan team was going to do, and it happened. I've been in the type of situation. If someone come in my space, I'm going to push you a bit away. No, it's not. But that got punished, not what happened before. But
and France got 3 yellow cards, Paraguay 0.
Correct.
That's also a little bit.
That was weird. So the best way to do it is at one point in the corner flag, Kylian Mbappe was just smiling. Yes, you can say that he's a bit, in a way, kind of cocky, if I will say. But yes, when someone is trying to put you out of your game, not playing football, at the end, if you smile because you won the game, I think people can understand that. And I want to praise the team because of they didn't lose, like I would like to say, their marble. And they stayed focused and composed. So that's a plus one.
Also, I think you can maybe have a smile on your face if you're leading the Golden Boot race as well with 7 goals and 2 assists, which those 2 assists, by the way, put him above Lionel Messi as of right now, because Messi also has 7 goals but no assists. It feels like, of course, Messi we can never ignore, but it feels like this is another Kylian Mbappe World Cup, this.
I mean, if you look at the stats of Kylian Mbappe, in 3 World Cups he has... Rebecca, do your research.
No, oh, sorry, you're asking me? I thought you were asking Thierry.
19
19 goals in 19 World Cup games.
Talk to me.
Okay, so Actually, every time Messi scores,
Yeah.
Kylian is always responding, so
We know
he's
that.
chasing him.
Yeah.
And it's not easy. Imagine if you were the leading top scorer, Thierry, and you have somebody like Zlatan behind you and always chasing you.
Yeah.
You're going to feel that hunger and score. And you could see Kylian in the beginning. He
That
was hungry.
guacamole vibe?
No, that's on that side.
Okay.
Oh my goodness me. Right,
Rebecca, over to you.
Superior player of the match. Maignan protected by a back line that includes Dio Upamecano and William Saliba. Adrien Rabiot is a key figure for them in midfield. But the stars, as we have discussed all World Cup long, are in attack. Michael Olise leads the World Cup with 5 assists. Kylian Mbappe has 6 goals, second only to Lionel Messi. Today's match played in scorching heat. They've got a heat wave over there. So for more on that, we're going to check in with our rather hot commentators, no doubt, John Strong and Stu Holden.
Rebecca, I'm not too proud here. I'm just going to keep this towel around and dab myself off as he talks here in a second. What Paraguay did to Germany in the last round, what Cape Verde almost did to Argentina last night. What's the pathway for another potential massive upset?
First of all, as a kid from Houston, get it together, man. This is winter, basically, for us. And Paraguay have played in these types of temperatures before, as have France. I think we have to remember that game against the United States, you saw opening match, Paraguay conceded 4 goals. That was an anomaly. This is a team that kept 10 clean sheets during qualifying against Brazil, Argentina's, Colombia's. They're a very good defensive team. They're a very competitive team. They're going to try to make life difficult for this French attack, which is, as you have seen, the best attack in the tournament. Mbappe, Olise, Dembele, they'll be looking for opportunities today. I think the key for Paraguay is to stay in the game as long as you can, frustrate France, make sure they exert energy trying to break you down, and then hopefully you can find a way on the counter. And Ciso is a very dangerous player. I don't think this is going to be a blowout, at least in the beginning of the match. I think France are going to find it to struggle to try to keep the intensity high. That's the key for them, though, to keep pressing, and try to break down this Paraguayan defense.
And for more on the matchup today, Katie Shanahan is here with us as well.
Yeah, thank you, John. I've managed to get a towel of my own because it's so hot here in Philadelphia. It's actually going to be one of the hottest games at a World Cup, with temperatures reaching over 100 degrees. In front of me, everyone's wearing hats and using fans or just staying inside because of the aircon. But what a fitting venue this is for a World Cup knockout tie here in Philadelphia on Independence Day, because this is where America signed the Declaration of Independence 250 years ago. It's home to the City Bell and, of course, the city of Rocky, as Paraguay will be looking for another knockout blow after sending home 4-time World Cup champions Germany. But France, the heavyweights, are undefeated and look fearless, especially in attack. With goal-scoring machine Kylian Mbappe, you've got Ballon d'Or winner in Ousmane Dembele, and Michael Olise nearly scored the goal of the tournament in the last game. But as it's 4th of July, Rebecca, there'll be fireworks across America, but France will be hoping they've already provided plenty of their own here in Philadelphia today.
They certainly have. Thanks to Katie, Stu and John. Stay cool out there. You guys very cool in here. I feel a little bit bad, actually, how cool you guys are in comparison. Let's talk about this friend's...
It was hot, no?
It was?
Yeah, then we put on the AC.
I know, don't say that. I mean, it feels terrible. We're putting on the AC for these guys. Let's talk about that France lineup in terms of a couple of players and a decision that Didier Deschamps has made. Bradley Barcola over Desiree Doué. Why?
Because he hasn't answered the call and Desiree hasn't yet. But again, that's the same situation that they have at Paris Saint-Germain. You always have the same starting lineup. It's whether it's Barcola or Desiree Doué in function of what they want to do. But Barcola is doing well. He's scoring. But you also have the option of bringing Desiree Doué. So, I mean, that's luxury right there.
In midfield, we talked about it in the previous segment, Manu Kone coming in for Tchouaméni, and you've seen him, plays for Roma, plays in Italy. What do you like about him? Why could he be good today?
He's a complete midfielder, physically very strong, technical very good, reads the game good. When he attacks good also the box. He can score goals, he can do these magical passes. And then his defending is also good, because when he needs to defend, he defends. If he needs to be in the attack, which I believe less in the national team, more in his club team, he goes. And the way he's floating on the midfield is beautiful to see. And if it's him or Tchouaméni, it will not change. Listen, this is the level of this team. Whoever they put in, Barcola, Desiree, is the way you want to play, is the way you want to approach the game. And if they want to keep the ball, they keep the ball. If they want to attack, they'll attack. So it's up to them.
But Paraguay has some stars too.
Yes.
Julio Enciso. Someone's got to keep an eye on him today, Thierry.
So yes, and also he plays for Strasbourg. So people that don't know, that's a team in France. So he's going to want to he's going to want to do something against France. But yeah, he's the magical man. He's the guy that is the X factor. He scored against Germany. He was lively against the US, although obviously we all know what happened. But he has that quality to hurt people on the counter, and he has, a hell of a strike.
Yeah.
When he unleashes one, usually you need to be careful.
Yeah, absolutely. Look forward to seeing that one, chaps. Thank you for now. This World Cup producing a star-studded golden boot race, by the way. Lionel Messi back on top thanks to last night's goal against Cape Verde. Kylian Mbappe is 1 behind for now. Harry Kane and Erling Haaland 2 behind. Mbappe, of course, can add to his total against Paraguay today. They will head to Boston for a quarter-final clash with Morocco on Thursday. The semi-finals would be in Dallas. For more on what makes Didier Deschamps' side special, we send it over to Thierry for his L'Art de Football.
Thank you, Rebecca. I have something special for you guys. Everyone knows that I love basketball and football are similar in so many ways. It's just that people do not see it sometimes. Let me explain it to you. This is a basketball game, as you can see here. They formed a triangle to be able to create diversion for someone to cut baseline to go to the basket. Very important. As you're going to see here, that triangle is almost very difficult to defend. Let me show you how it also works in football. Same thing. Watch. You go on a fast break. Boom. You assess the situation. You couldn't score on the fast break. You give the ball to your shooter on the outside. Right? You create a triangle. Now you give the ball to the point guard. You recreate the triangle. The two players change. And then your point guard gives you that ball baseline to be able to finish nothing but net. Now, let me paint it to you. Let's see. Come on. Let's see how it works. Look at this. Beautiful floor. As you're going to see, let's recreate the situation. Mbappe goes. Fast break. Again. Boom. You give the ball on the outside. That triangle that we're talking about. Okay. The shooter cannot shoot. You give the ball to who? The guy that can deliver the pass. The point guard. You recreate that triangle. Aversion. Now you can dish to Mbappe. That's going to make that cut baseline as we saw. Nothing but net. This is why I think that France has a special team with a special point guard. And this is why I think that the NBA is very close to football. Rebecca, back to you.
Of television by you and the guys who produced it. Thierry, how proud does it make you that you're from there and that the legacy is continuing into this World Cup?
It is, because for a very long time, from my time, so I'm going to turn 49, same age of my town.
Wow.
So you need to understand historically what happened is, I don't have time to explain that one. So us arriving in the national team or playing from the suburb of Paris was new, seeing a lot of guys from that area, and to see now that dominance, without being too loud, but just by playing. And I said, with that demeanor, the way you play will be enough to be loud. And so it's amazing to see that, because right from the start, when at the beginning you were saying somewhere that you're from the suburb of Paris, the first thing is people were scared. That little, I'm not too sure, but now it's accepted. It's accepted because those guys are doing well, but not only athletes.
As you said.
Not only athletes is very important, but I couldn't be prouder.
Zlatan, when you watch that, do you recognise anything from your childhood in Sweden? Are there any similarities?
I recognise maybe 100% of it, because where I came from, the same buildings, same goals, without the net, rough neighborhood, it didn't have any grass, hard clay, whatever you say. And with me it was different, because I think the game in France, where they came from, the rough neighbor, someone was more accepted before it got accepted where I came from, because we were players, human beings with different backgrounds that didn't get a lot of alternatives. And when I got my success, I opened the door and I changed the culture in Sweden, so many people with different backgrounds would be first acceptable and get the opportunity to show themselves. Then it's up to them. There is no guarantees. So I'm a living proof that it was possible to come from this area and make it. And if I could make it, anyone can make it. So it's all about you. But the important thing is that I opened that door. I went through walls to come where Sweden is today, because you have friends that have a lot of players with different backgrounds. We have Sweden, we have Switzerland, and we have many more that has the new generation, let's say 2.0, representing the country. So I'm proud and happy to see these images, and also for what I did.
Yeah, you both.
Because it's more than football. And like Thierry says, it's not only about the football. It's about who you are and getting accepted and getting the chance for whatever you want to try.
In life, not just in football, as you say. Yeah, absolutely. A beautiful piece. Well, Players to Watch, sponsored by Adidas, does feature one of those players that we talked about, Manu Kone, who comes from the suburbs of Paris.
Yes.
And he starts today. No Tchouameni, he's out with a thigh injury. So let's go into some detail about him.
Stop encounters. Zlatan mentioned it before, at Roma. Is going sometimes to participate in the offensive part of the game. Here, you don't have to do that. Make sure you can maintain, sustain that pressure, that you can stay in the half of the opponent and they don't bring you back 60 to 50 yards and make those guys run too much. You need to stay there. He is the guy that has to manage that today.
Zlatan?
Yeah, he can do much more than he will need to do today. He needs to keep the discipline, let the guys in front do their thing, and you stay disciplined, patient, and do a little bit what you're not used to do or less you don't like to do. So keep the discipline, stay there, stop the counters, and make the sacrifice for what's best for the team.
And just real quick, very quick question about the defence behind him. They haven't had to do much at this World Cup. Concentration levels, can that be an issue or
no? The post saved them.
True.
Missed from Senegal. Mike Maignan saved the penalty against Norway. So
they've done enough.
Yes, you know, you're not going to be called upon a lot when you play for France.
Yeah.
But what's difficult is, can you make that save?
Okay.
Can you stop down counter? Can you make that tackle?
Okay. Okay, because you're not going to be called upon that much because you have players like Michael Olise, one of our other players to watch up front, doing everything. I mean, you walked in this building a month ago, just under Thierry, and you said, I think his name before anybody else. Why?
He's the point guard of the team. He's the quarterback for people that they can relate. He's the guy that everything goes through. He controls the tempo of the game, the rhythm of the game. He tells the team when to go, not to go. He's just like, the only thing he doesn't control is time, I guess. You know, that's a bit difficult to do. But look, he's a joy to watch. And I coached him, and I always say, like I said to you, at times, as a coach, I was even myself watching him instead of coaching the game.
Wow.
But what a player he is. What a player he is.
Zlatan, are we looking in Michael Olise at a player as a future Ballon d'Or winner?
100%. 100%. He has all the abilities, all the quality to win it, but not only one time. A couple of times. And it depends on him. The way he's performing, he should just continue to do it. And he doesn't need to demonstrate. He just needs to play his game, enjoy. Like I said before in the tournament, he doesn't need to score these goals to prove himself. Thierry says I call him the architect of this team. He is the point guard for Thierry, but maybe it's the same thing we're talking about, which it is. So when Deschamps did the change with him and Dembélé, that was the changing point for the team, not only for him. And that is where everything became clear, and that's why we're enjoying see him play.
He doesn't play the game, He
thinks the game, but also is the player that runs the most at the World Cup, is the player that recovers the ball the most for France also. So people out there, he's not only on the ball, he's also off the ball. This guy is complete.
Okay, so he is on the way then.
If we don't talk good about him, we have a problem with Thierry, okay?
Yeah, his biggest fan, America,